Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Today we are coming at you once again with a Dragapult deck. There's not a lot of meta decks that are really calling my name in the Destined Rivals format, but you know, the old tried and true Dragapult, Charizard, those guys are always going to be fun to play. We did a Pultzard video earlier this week, so if you haven't seen that one, go ahead and check it out. But today we are here taking a look at the 9th place NAIC Dragapult dusknoir list that Dominic Viola piloted so well. This, if you remember, is one of the decks that I was kind of considering running to NAIC. I came into a couple consistency issues with testing and just wasn't feeling as confident in it as I wanted to bring it to that international championship. But it is still a fantastic deck, obviously made 9th place, and it's a lot of fun to run. So let's take a quick peek at some of the cards that make it work. So we have the Research Iono kind of draw engine, where you're really just ripping through the deck, trying to get all of your Dracloaks, trying to build up your dusknoir line. By just seeing a ton of cards in the early game, you're hitting Research 1 or 2 times, usually right off the bat, and then you are evolving up through your stage 2 lines that way. And while you're doing that, you've got Badoo, of course, to slow the game down. And then you got Latios to help you switch into Badoo or make sure that Ursaluna doesn't get trapped in the active, that sort of situation. You've also got the Monkey and the Halucha that we've come to know and love in so many Dragapult decks. And then we have a couple Yaks to help us find our evolution line out. Very powerful card in this deck. And of course, the Neo Upper Energy, so that we are able to stay ahead in the energy attachment race, which is usually where Dragapult kind of struggles. And now that we are in a bit of a faster format, where we can't just sit behind Badoo for as long as we used to be able to, we kind of need to be able to guarantee that energy attachment so that we don't fall behind and whiff an attack on a pivotal turn. 3 boss, 3 counter catcher feels great. You're always having gusting options, especially being able to manipulate your opponent's prize count so well with the Dusclops dusknoir, blowing them up, putting yourself behind in prizes, giving you always access to counter catcher when you need it. Overall, this deck just feels really smooth. You're able to come back with those big 4 prize turns at the end of the game. And if you're struggling to close things out, you've always got the bear as backup to bail you out when needed. So, deck feels really good to play. Probably one of the best versions of Dragapult in the current format. If you have not yet tested it out, give it a rip. I don't think you'll be disappointed, but that's enough yapping. My name is Jared. I'll be your gameplay nurse today. Okay, so here's the dilemma. So we're up against Eeveeeeeeeeeeee. They did absolutely nothing with their 6 cards. No Hoot Hoots, no Fanrooms, no anything. But our hand's terrible too. However, we have some cards that I don't particularly want to get rid of, but it's looking like I don't want to Iono them either. So we're much better off just using some of these cards, use them or lose them. And then we'll research and see if we can't just slow things down pretty bad. Okay, hopefully we'll get a way to get into Latios here. Gross. That's terrible. Oh my gosh, I could not have researched into a worse hand. Okay. See ya, Neo Upper. Nice using you as a pivot. But we're gonna have to slow things down pretty bad here. Alright, let's see what they're working with. They probably got the God Hand. All I wanted was 1 nest ball, man. I wasn't even greeting for a buddy popping. Okay, oof. Draw pass. Alright. Oh, now I get the nest ball. Cool, thanks. Thank you so much. Let's just get another Dreep. Let's get on an energy. We are not going to need Shaman. Bear we can stretcher for later. We are still definitely not Ionoing them. So let's try that again. Okay, this time at least we got the buddy. So we can get a ghost. 2 ghosts down. Got the energy attached for a turn. Let's keep a Michian. Hopefully they don't top deck nothing good. Then we got Yak for double Dracloak. So we're sitting a little bit better now. Better than that first research at least. Goodness gracious. Okay, we love to see it. Another draw pass. The power of the Badoo. Okay, let's get some Dracloaks going. Man, we prized a lot of weird stuff this time, didn't we? We got one Clops, one Noir. Hopefully we have a lot of 2 stretchers left. Not looking super great on energy. Okay. Well, it is what it is at this point. Got our Lokes going. Let's see a few more cards. Keep that stretcher. We can get a Dragapult next turn if we need to. Econ. I'll take this. Really hoping they don't get an Iono off here. Go ahead and attach that. And let's just itchy again. Let's see, I should pull up the list because I'm not sure. Does it have any kind of energy search? It does not. Okay. So if we get both these psychics down to the bottom of the deck off of Iono. Okay, another draw pass. You love to see it. We're big chillin'. Let's just recon first. See what we're cooking with. Grab an ulti so that we can save a Night Stretcher because we got a lot of Pokemon in the discard pile right now. Although, do we have... Oh, we'll take that. Thank you. Do we have another Dragapult in the deck is a great question. I don't remember looking. Let's see, realistically... what am I trying to say? I'm just going to Night Stretcher. Let's not get too crazy with it. We'll pull. Give them something to do, hopefully. Is it worth it to boss up the damaged one? I don't think so. I don't think it matters that much. Okay, hit him with the dive. Boom. Okay, so see, we didn't have the other Pult in the deck. I was right. I knew it all along. Would have ended up just grabbing a dusknoir or something. Okay, giving him the draw power. And items. I have to expect some kind of a comeback here. Got the owlies. So next turn, if our hand stays the same, we might just be bossing up an owl, playing the Hawlucha, and taking both of those dorks out. Because the way the Flareon is right now, if that's what they evolve into, it'll be 280, but minus 60 is 220. So we'll be able to knock it with the bear if needed later. But we also have the Pheasantipity, of course, as an option. Now Clops that Eevee too, just for fun. Unless they switch it into the active. I don't know, they need a lot here. Actually, at this point, I don't know, it might be better just to Clops the Eevee, take out this Eevee. And a Hoot Hoot. And then just win the game. That might be smarter. But it looks like they're wise to that. They're going to use the boosted evolution. Probably a good play. We can take a 3... Yeah, no. If we Noir, we can take a 4 prize turn here, though. So we can Noir a Hoot Hoot. Bench the Lucha, ping the Fez and the other Hoot Hoot, and then boss up the Fez. So we'll just do that. We'll just win the game. We'll just win. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all, buddy. Why, yes, I would. Thank you for asking. Toss the Fez. Curse Blast. I guess I could have Haluchid and Curse Blasted that too. Either way, it all works. Gives you lots of options. I like having the ghosties. It's a pretty good list. We'll just take this dork out too. Baba bling, bada ba boo. Let's go to the next game. GG, friend. Okay. Looks to be Owl less Bolt. They had an opportunity to nest ball for a fan rotom and they did not. So you can only assume the reason they didn't is because it's not there. Price are dusknoirs. That's a bummer. Always cool to dusknoir a Mew. Let's see. What else? I think we just run the 2 boss, right? 3 boss. Okay, prized a boss. Prized our yak. No, not the yaks. Counter catchers in hand, I'm pretty sure. And our psychic energies are in hand. Oh. But we got 3 stretchers. Well, 2 stretchers. Because I did want to research here. I don't really want to give them 3 more cards. So we can, yeah, we can attach one of these, so that's fine. And research. Coolio. Yeah, let's get another Dreepy, why not? Don't need another Badoo right now, though. Okay. Get itchy with it. That stinks that we prized the yaks. They're so good. I love that, man. Let's see, they should... Well, they might have a problem, depending on what's in their hand. Okay, just another draw pass. Things aren't looking super great for us either, though. We're gonna have to research another hand, I think. Yep. Definitely need some cloaks, man. Those aren't cloaks either. What the heck? Okay. Guess it's just gonna be a slow game for both of us then. Itchy. Another draw pass to you, sir. See if they're able to get anything this time. You know, this deck, and this is the reason I did not play this deck to NAIC, is because it's surprisingly inconsistent. Just, I had such a hard time in my pre-NAIC testing to actually hit, like, Dracloaks when I needed to hit them. Kind of similar to what we're cooking with here. I don't want to Iono them because they're still pretty much just draw passing. So I think we'll just keep that party train going, and we'll just both live off the top deck for a little bit longer. I mean, at least until we get 40 damage on the Raging Bolt, right? Can make a decision after that. But okay, they got the Teal Dance. That's not bad. They're gonna see an extra 1 card. Get another energy in play. What do we got? Another Teal Dance. They're cooking. I should have Iono'd. We're over. What'd they get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Crispin? Any Crispies? A boss's order. You're a monster. Okay. Ew. Well, that's not going to help us at all. Now I feel like Ionoing. Should have saved a bench space, I guess. I could have blown up the Clops and then benched a Latios. But whatever, this is fine. Go here. Recon. Grab a Pult. Do I Latios into Badoo again? That's a question. I mean, it almost feels like the right thing to do, to be honest with you. Either that or I could retreat the Neo upper like I did last game. I wish I had a way to take a prize card here. That would be cool. Yeah, hitting any of these doesn't feel super great. We will blast this one, I suppose. And then let's Ultra Ball. Get rid of that. It's not even in the deck. Okay. Did we disco? We must have trashed it. I'm throwing. It's right there. What a fool I've been. I mean, we've already got a good bit of energy attachment, so burning the Neo up here is not the end of the world. Good. Just Neo uppers just here as a retreat. That's all it's in the deck for. Nothing else. But they have a Latios. Where's their Latios? I guess they haven't needed to bench it yet. Because they just had their Raging Bolt chilling in the active. Not a big deal. There's the Crispy. Okay, so... You know... Nice that we, are sticking a Squawk. We're gonna save ourselves a little bit here. They're just gonna Teal Dance for it. And I don't think they have much... No, they just got the one. I mean, they could Motivate here. It'd be funny. Be interesting. There it is. Okay, we called it. Alrighty. So let's see. Let's recon first. And I don't need a Luminous. Recon again. I'll take it. We'll recon again. And, oh, a Night Stretcher. Or why? Why am I excited about that? Dusclops, I guess. Already got one, so this is one of 2 Night Stretchers that I have left. There's one Dusclops left in the deck, I think. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. We'll Pult. Oh yeah, we get access to 8 now. We'll Pult. We'll Nest. Because we can grab Fez this way, which is fine. And then we will get our Clops back. And hopefully we'll get Noir off the prizes here. That would be sick. I'll also take a Counter Catcher, although we might have trashed both. We got one left. Oh no, one's prized. One's prized. I'm definitely not seeing that. Oh, nope, there. Okay, I'm straight tweaking. And we got a Lucha, which is not going to help us right now, but we're not mad about it either. Okay. Let's Luminous here. That's fine. Although, saving it for the monkey would not have been terrible either. Okay, let's grab you. This one, please. Read into Pult. And we don't need any of that. We're not going to pop you just yet because we're going to get Noir off of the prizes right here. And that'll be sick. And then we're going to do 10 here and 5 here. And we're going to Noir the Mew. Here he is. He's not here. Don't need the yak now. Okay. We do need a boss. I will take the boss. I hope that they don't run the Chen Pao. That would be unfortunate. I don't want them to bump anything. Nice. And a night stretcher. Or a grass. They're gonna be bumping everything. Okay, so this Dragapult's for sure donezo. So we're gonna need another energy too. Which I'm... Ooh, that... We don't run. I think there's one more fire in the deck. It might be in the prizes though. That could get kind of nasty. We're gonna possibly need our last night stretcher sooner than later. And unfortunately, with the Noir prized, we're not going to be able to take a 4-card turn just right now. Is normally how we would want to end this game. Like an Ultra Ball for the Chen Pao. Be sick if true. The Latios? What do you need a Latios for? They just be thinning now. They just be thinning. Okay, they got the boss. That's not gonna help. They don't want a boss. Did they play a supporter? I don't think so, right? No, they're just gonna take us out. So we are going to Iono, Lucha, boss up Fez. Hopefully hit a dang energy off of Fez and Dracloak. It's doable for sure. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we can't Iono and boss in the same turn. Duh. They got 9 cards in their hand. That's a lot of cards, though. We could Iono and then Itchy. Honestly. I don't hate that play. I like it better than just bossing up a Fez for no reason. Okay, and we did not hit... Do we even... Oh, I should have not shuffled the deck there. We have the one night stretcher, and shuffling the deck was a huge mistake. Because... we probably would have gotten night stretcher off to flip the script if we hadn't done that. And let's see if we get punished. See, we're not going to need you or you. Grab that for sure. Recon. Okay. And let's just Itchy. We'll see about everything else. Oh, they do have the baby bolt. Huh. Okay. There's not gonna be much else they can do, I don't think. I mean, maybe bench everything, sure, but they burst roar, yep. Okay. That's not too bad for us. There's the night stretcher. Okay. And we got the boss. What do you call it? Just recon first. Thank you. Take the Lucha. We'll bench this. Night Stretcher for an energy. Get that going. Just looking to see if there's a better target. But I don't think so. I think we're fine just taking out the Fez. Not a big deal. Would have preferred to just have had a Noir, of course, but you can't always get what you want. I'll ping that so that it's at 200, and we'll just ping this one just for fun. There he is. He's here. But it's not going to matter because they're going to take 2 prizes and then he's useless. But we can close out the game with Blood Moon, most likely. And then worst comes to worst, we can force into sudden death. And actually, that's not good for us because they would probably Raging Bolt, especially Bolt No Owls, has a pretty big advantage into sudden death. So we don't want to be going that route if we can help it. We'll see what they can piece together this turn. I'm waiting for the monkey out of nowhere to take out the Badoo. That would be kind of funny. Here he is. He's here. He's coming. What are we ultra balling for? Got a second Fez in the deck. Second Mew. Playing the Azul list. We'll find out soon. There's the second Mew. Mew's here. Are we gonna bench it though? Maybe. Maybe. We gotta think about it just a little bit more. Okay, Sada, sure. It's a great card. Puts 4 energy in play. They'll still need a 5th one from somewhere. Okay, so they definitely have a way to get the 5th energy, otherwise they would not have sodded in such a manner. Unless they're gonna... Okay, nice. So we're cooking. Oh, they did have the Chen Pao. Why not bump and like remove some of these liabilities then? I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter now that they're going to be down to 1 prize card. But like that would have been a pretty okay play earlier in the game, I think. Who knows? I'm not a Raging Bolt kind of guy. I can go over because not a lot of people have seen this card in the list recently. So Snow Sink, when you play this card from your hand, you can bump stadiums. So you can Area 0, load up your own bench, and then use your Chen Pao to bump the stadium, and then you get to discard things like the Mew that has 50 damage, the Raging Bolt that has 40, get those kind of things off of your bench. And then that way, they're not just like a liability waiting to be taken as prize cards later against things like Grimmsnarl or Dragapult, obviously. You can kind of take away some of your opponent's win conditions by using the Chen Pao. But unfortunately for my broski here, we are holding a boss. So that is a good game. We'll catch ya in the next one. Thanks to everyone for watching. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Helps out a lot. Leave a comment. I will respond to any questions, comments, concerns. Usually pretty quickly, within a day or so. Love interacting with you guys in the comments. Always a good time. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. We will catch you in the next one.